Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm bringing you guys episode 8 of Building Teth in Lego. In today's episode, I get a lot of work done on the plants. Specifically the trees, I get those pretty much fully designed and up exactly where they need to be on the mock. Also get some terrain work done and just slowly work towards that getting completed. But I'm not going to hold you guys up any longer. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. Alright, so I'd like to start off this week with a very quick but pretty important haul here. We just got a ton of palm leaves. We got some olive green, we got some dark tan. I also bought some magenta ones. Someone mentioned that in the comments, so decided to give that a try. Maybe throw in some magenta in there every now and then. That might add a little bit more color, kind of match the terrain a little bit better. So thought I'd give that a go. And then I also just got some of these I believe it's like dark lavender. I forget the actual name, but got some dark lavender tiles and some little plates. Gonna add some little patches of that throughout the build. Just try to give that a go as well and see how that looks. So I'm gonna start building up some trees and filling up some of these purple areas with plants. So let's go ahead and hop right into that. Alright, I'm here with a little bit of an update. Didn't catch all this on time-lapse, just kind of want to give you guys a little bit of a gist of what I was doing with the time-lapse, but I'm going to go ahead and update you guys with everything that I've done it now. So I'll start over here with my this is the first trees that I did. I actually did this in the last episode, but since then I've kind of revamped the area. I've added in the magenta leaves and added in some more grass, as well as these these dark lavender little tile sections here, which I think kind of add like a little bit of a contrast between the lavender and the dark purple. So I got a few more of them scattered around. I plan on adding some more. But yeah, I'm really liking that addition. Might try to add some more kind of in the terrain itself. We'll experiment with that a little bit, but yeah, just ended up adding some more grass pieces. I think it looks a lot better if I add some more grass pieces. So yeah, just ended up overall kind of fixing this one up a little bit. Then we move over to this main section where I actually did a little something different with this tree over here. Ended up just using one of those 1x1 round tiles with like the little bit of a thing sticking out of the middle. Don't exactly know how to describe it, but I actually ended up pretty much attaching one of these onto the end of that little tile, and just kind of building the tree up from there. So it's kind of got these longer trunks that are kind of leaning out to the side, which I think has a lot of variety, not just the same trees over and over again. And just use some of these rod pieces that I've been using for the trees, which I think also just add a little bit of a variancy. I would also like to mention that I'm going to stop using these droid arms. I just like using the rods better. If I can kind of show you guys, we got like one in there, and then on this one over here we have another one, as well as, you know, some back there as well, and that little one in the back. So I think that just looks a lot better than the droid arms, so I'm gonna keep using those from now on. But back to this main section over here. Started doing a little bit of something over here, but I am out of the lavender grass. I'm gonna have to get some more of those before I can really complete these areas in here. Over here to the right, you actually saw this. I think you saw this entire thing being built on the time lapse, but we got a completed section over here. Really like this part. We got a bigger rock in there as well. One of these normal sized trees, and we also got a little one in the back built out of only those rod pieces. So I think that little plant back there came out very nice. And then over here in the corner, we have this other section with another tree kind of in there in the corner, and then another little one on a single rod there. So yeah, once again, I would have loved to make all of the sections looking like this, but I am out of the lavender grass, so won't be able to happen in this episode. But I'm sure once I get all of these once I get all these little patches of vegetation here complete, it's gonna look fantastic. I'm really actually a fan of the magenta. I think it just adds, you know, a little bit of color to it. Of course, I'd love to hear your guys' overall thoughts in the comments below. But moving on, I do want to go ahead, and I got some of these in the mail just recently, so I do want to try to put these down at least on this bottom part and try to figure out how I'm going to end up doing that terrain. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and hop right into doing that. Alright, so you might have been able to tell by the time I went through a couple variations of this ground over here. I started off just kind of placing the 1x2 plates kind of randomly. I'm just trying to get that, you know, textured look. Wasn't a huge fan of it though, and so I decided to go for this little variation instead, where I kind of built up these little mounds every now and then, just to kind of simulate the kind of sloping up and down thing that I had going on up here. I feel like it blends a little bit better. See if I can give you guys a little bit of a farther angle. I think it just looks better. So simple as that. One thing I did change that was on the time lapse is orienting these tiles up at the top vertical if you're looking at the mock from head on. And the reason I did that is if you look at a lot of the plates up here, are actually you know, going down vertically as the hill slopes down. So I kind of wanted to simulate that in here. It kind of looked out of place if I had, because I originally had a lot of the plates horizontal, so ended up changing that just to make it blend a little bit better, and I think it does. I am sadly out of 1x2s again. I guess I keep miscalculating exactly how many I'll need, so I'm gonna need some more. I might get some more 2x6 plates as well, since I'm doing more of this style. So just got that little area to finish up, a little bit of a corner over there, and then of course we have this area up here, which I'll sort out. I do think I'm gonna add another purple area up here, just because I do have the leaves to do it, and I do have a little bit of purple plates left. I think I might need to get a little bit more, but I think it'll be a nice little fill over there, because it does look a little bit blank. I think if we add some trees over in the corner, it might look a little bit better. And you may also notice that I added in some of these lavender spots here that I had similar that I showed you earlier around the terrain itself, or the vegetation itself. Not too sure if I'm a fan of it on the main area of the mock. I think, you know, from certain angles it looks really good, but from like above, not a huge fan of it. So I'd love to hear what you guys think of that down in the comments. I mean, there's still a lot I want to do with this terrain. You know, a lot of the patches up in here are still a little bit rough looking, and do want to smooth them out a little bit. And so terrain's still just a work in progress, just slowly working on towards getting it complete. So yeah, any feedback down in the comments would be appreciated. But I think that just about wraps up for today's episode. Really just focused on the trees and getting them complete, because that was kind of a big portion of the mock that I wanted to get looking really, really good, and I think I did that perfectly. Next episode, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a step back from the terrain. I think I'll end up ordering some of the plates. Hopefully I'll work on that sometime in the future. If not in the next episode, we'll see what happens. But I do kind of want to focus back up on the mountain, just because we've been neglecting the mountain for a couple episodes now, and I think it would look way better if we get this mountain built up even more, now that we've got, you know, about 75% of the terrain done up here. So yeah, I hope you guys did go on to enjoy the video, and I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like and subscribe. But other than that, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye!